Hi, my tubies. It's me, Sheila Truelove. I'm back with you today to discuss, and I hope this proves helpful to you too. Okay, let me just adjust this a bit. My beautiful tubies, are you with me? What I learned from being with a narcissist. Yes, your friend and mine. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but I never really experienced a narc until my second marriage. My first husband, he was kind, he was generous, loving, smart. I didn't have to tell him what a man's role was. He showed me. Oh, and he was great in the sack. Those are my kids. He was my children's father, my son and my daughter. He was amazing. Now, my ex-fiance, he was generous, street smart, very street smart, loving, a manly man, affectionate, a humanitarian, pleasant, funny, and so many people. They really, really liked him because he was very charismatic. But as crazy as it sounds, I'm glad that I experienced being with a narcissist because now I know how to handle these demonic people. I always give everyone the benefit of the doubt until they show me otherwise. Here are some of the things I learned from being married to a narc. I learned that there are actually so many people in this world who actually get joy. I mean, they really get joy in seeing other people's destruction or trying to destroy good people. People who are like empaths. You know, when I say empath, I'm an empath, somebody who has great empathy for other people and compassion. And these are the type of people that narcs seek out. I also learned to always put my needs first, because when you're with a narc, it's always about what they want and how they feel. I learned you always have to set boundaries, and not only set boundaries, you have to stick with them. That's one thing a narcissist, they hate boundaries. They want to eliminate, eradicate, and remove boundaries as soon as possible. They hate to follow rules. That's the enemy for them. I also learned the reason I made a bad choice this time around, it's because I don't want any man who's going to try to control and dominate me. So when I picked this last husband, I picked him because I knew he was someone who could never dominate or control me. So, to be honest, I think I have some serious issues that I need to address. And trust and believe, I will. I also learned to always trust my gut and my intuition. Always. My gut kept telling me something is off with this character. This dude, something about him. He's not loyal. He's not faithful. I'm always catching him in lies. He's very, very sneaky and underhanded. Something's just not right with this character. My gut kept telling me this. My stomach was constantly in knots, letting me know that I was on point. If I followed my gut instead of listening to the elders in my congregation, I would have dead this marriage or that marriage a long, long time ago, way earlier. I will always trust my intuition going forward. When my gut sends certain messages, I know it's time for me to look into things. It's time for an investigation. But I also realize that my fatal mistake was not knowing me, not taking care of me first, and not loving myself as much as I loved others. When you find out who you are and what you want, and you begin to know that you are just as good, attractive, a beautiful human being, smart, and just as valuable as anybody alive, when you learn this, it will become so easy for you to kick a clown back to the circus they came from. And in honor of my son, Louis, I say red noses for everyone. You learn that there are people who exist that only want to destroy you. Once you learn about them, you become aware of them. You know. You can always unlearn something, but you can never unknow something. Now, the rules that I live by, I always ask myself, is this person helping me or is this person hurting me? If it's the latter, then To the curb they goes. I kicked them right to the curb. Why keep kicking a dead horse? Get off and keep it moving. Remember, patience is the cornerstone of wisdom, and that's why you need to take your time. Don't rush into anything. Take your time to heal, do you, and take care of yourself. I love you, my beautiful tubies. I love you very much, and I really mean that. I know I don't have to know you personally, but for my littles, they know that I love them. Their mommy loves them. And to all my tubies out there, I do love you with the utmost of agape love. That's a God-like love. And you always have a choice. Always choose wisely. And until next time, good night.